All right. Welcome back from the desk below. I have with me. They all appeared on the show before as individual guests, but when they come together, they have the most fire collaboration I've ever heard out of Detroit. So without further introductions, I have Slaughter, Pinochle, and DJ Los. Together, they form a Red Eye Smoking. How are you guys, gents?
What up, though, King?
What up, dog?
And
What up, dog?
for the people watching on YouTube, the people that the person you're looking at is DJ Los. The other people you can't see are Slaughter and Pinochle.
What up,
What up,
though?
dog?
I guess I'm the visual of the group today. Got on
What
my
up, dog? I'm on the
A.R.E.S shirt.
screen somewhere. I'm on the screen somewhere.
Cause I'm calling you over IG DM Slaughter, so I can't get the video of you.
Right.
Okay, so let's get this started, gents. How did you? Because I understand that you guys are all affiliated in Almighty Dreadnoughts, but you guys actually have the group within the group too. So I was wondering if you can give the people the backstory on that if they're not familiar with you guys.
Who want to take it?
I'll let P Knuckles take it because he basically the first inductee of the Almighty Dreadnought. So I'll let him tell how it goes from that to this. I mean, basically, it's what we listed in the Dreadnought bio, the interview we did with you. The Dreadnoughts as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own entities, so we were able to break off and do our own thing solo and come up with alternate or alter groups within the Dreadnoughts to keep everything flowing and keep everything expanding. So, me and Slaughter, we got with Osno, producer across seas, and we got together and did A.R.E.S. The first two projects was really just me, Slaughter, and Osno. And after that, we did a couple shows, and we met Los at a beat battle beat battle at Old Miami. He was digging what we was doing, and we had already looked up to Los, and you know what I'm saying, we had knew Los from being basically fans. You know what I'm saying? Because Los was one of the first Detroit artists to be out. So you know what I'm saying, that was during our time. Once we meshed, and he was like, if y'all need a DJ, you know what I'm saying, I'm available. Shit. We took the shot at it and we ran with it. So now we on our fourth project, and you know what I'm saying, these last two projects, Losta did everything from doing the beat to all the cuts, you know what I'm saying, arranging everything. So it's been a team effort, and that, you know what I'm saying, you can see it's a team because at different times everybody step up if somebody can't or is unable to at the time. So, you know what I'm saying, A.R.E.S. right now, we on that next movement, you know what I'm saying, with this next project.
And this is your guys' third project together.
No, this is our second project together. It's our fourth album, but it's the second project where, Los is without a doubt known as our DJ, and he's producing all of the material.
Okay, yeah, because when I actually wanted to hear some of the old Red Eye Smoking, I actually found is it called Unstoppable if I have my facts straight?
Yeah, that's the second project.
Okay, and so that was the one before Los was actually a part of the group.
Exactly. Right. So that was probably when Nuck had approached Los and said, hey, we'd love for you to be a part of our group. DJ at our shows for us, let simple part, but because Los is just that guy. So if you see Los DJing at a show, you good. You give him your flash, your CD, whatever. If he spins for you, and that's the whole point. More than likely, he's willing to spin for you. So we had that luxury, and it got to a point where it was like, it just fits. And asked him, and he said, okay. So from that project, pretty much, because we were heavy promoting, doing the shows, and 9 times out of 10, he was one of the DJs there. You know what I mean? It just went from there.
Okay.
And then, like, to piggyback off that, the project, the album you talking about, Unstoppable, we had a track that we did a video on, and that was Los's basically his introduction to the group because for the video we had to put cuts on it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
for
And we added him
Dangerous.
to the
Yeah,
video.
Dangerous.
So, you know what I'm saying? Dangerous with B side. So that was his first introduction, you know what I'm saying, as becoming, the DJ for the group.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Wow.
there's a lot of artists that love Los, like we do. He's a brother to many. But like I always say, that's my DJ.
Right.
And you guys definitely said that before in the last interview. So Lowe's, I was curious too. So since you're handling full production on eye contact too, does Slaughter or any of the other dreadnoughts have production on it, or that's all you?
It's solely all my production on this one.
Okay.
Just like I Formation. I think the next project I discussed with the fellas, we're gonna open it up for more producers to be a part of it. Like I think we need some production from O1.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of up and coming producers from here. Sacramento Knox, Mike Physics, Conflict is another producer that he raps on eye contact, but he doesn't have any production on it. So I think we need to reach out to some of those guys, and so we can mix up the flavor, a little bit on the next project.
So I was curious too on the guests on this project too. Did you guys keep it very Detroit based with the guests?
Yes, I pretty much let the fellas decide what MCs they want to collab with and put on the project, and then I'm the final guy to say, okay, yeah, let's run with that. But those guys are in control of that.
Okay. And I seen that when you are actually on Facebook, when you're going live, were you actually previewing some of the Red Eye Smoking music?
Maybe in the beginning stages when I made the tracks, or when I probably started on the tracks, I might have played a little snippet of it.
Okay.
But recently, in recent times, I've been playing stuff that is going to be on my instrumental album that I got coming out.
And that's coming after the Red Eye Smoking in October.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that in October on my daughter's birthday, October 16th.
So for visuals, for you guys' upcoming album Eye Contact, have you guys picked the first single for it, or are you guys just gonna drop everything at once? Because like we live in a day and age where you don't really need a first single.
True. We're gonna shoot a video for the first, what we consider to be the first single, which is Everybody Holla. We're doing that at the album release party, which is on September the 22nd of this month.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna treat it like it's a single. We're gonna push that one.
Yeah, the one that the people gravitate towards to the most.
Exactly.
So Slaughter and Pinochle, this is a question I always wanted to ask you guys too. When you guys are in the recording process too, do you guys have indecisive kind of conversations about who's gonna go first on the record, or it just kind of comes naturally after?
Both. I would say for the most part it comes natural, but then you may have cases where as we're going along with making the album, you can see that somebody has gone first more times than the other, where it's like we got to find the balance. So
Yeah.
you may reverse certain situations, but it's never an argument about who goes first. Like, oh, I gotta go first on this one. A lot of times we know it when you hear it. Like, man, you gotta go first. And so if you got 13 tracks, one of us may do 7 first with the verse. But then you also have to consider that we have features too. So I may not go second. I may not go third. I may go fourth. You know what I mean? So it's just all about the vibe. So we know what we're doing when we make the placement on the tracks. I never really heard nobody say, "Hey man, you should have went first." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we try to balance it out where neither one of us is just dominating each song going first. Like, yo, it seems like it's Slaughter featuring Alias Pete Knuckle. That type of deal. Never that. It's yes, for sure.
So did you guys ever have trouble writing to any of DJ Los's beats, or everything's just like, oh, I can write to this all day?
Yeah, let me hear this.
For me, it would be that be banging. I'll be like, oh yeah. But then Los got this way of just all his tracks really. It's only been one track that I can remember that we said no, that one was a little bit too different for us. But the tracks that I don't get attracted to real quick, those are the tracks that make me think. So it's certain beats that I'll be like, dang, I want to fuck with that because it's gonna make me do something different or make me rap a different way or say something different. You know what I'm saying? So it's only been one beat to my knowledge that we was like, nah, we ain't want that beat. Other than that, all of them been bang.
Right, and it wasn't a diss to the beat he made. It just didn't fit. What if me and him are going to do the song? It didn't fit. Like I can't see what we could possibly come up with for this beat.
Right.
So
we had a lot of beats.
A lot. So, is there a version of Snapbacks and Backpacks, the original version featuring Slaughter and Pinochle, or you guys didn't record anything to that? You guys just heard it first?
Oh, that's Kid Vicious track.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? Los produced the track, and he had been hitting me up to send him the vocals to the real hip hop because it was a line in there that caught his ear, and he wanted to use it for a hook. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all Kid Vicious. I just happen to be blessed by Los to be, you know what I'm saying, take my vocals and be placed on the hook. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all Kid Vicious and Los production on that.
Okay.
Cuts and everything.
But the hook, I gotta add, the hook is really what inspired me to do the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard Nuck have say that line, you know, I'm from the days of Murray Reese and wave caps, shell toe Adidas, snapbacks and backpacks. That's what made me, you know, inspired me to do the whole song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
So I understand that Slaughter and well, I guess you and Los are always in competition of sneakers. I've seen on social media. I just have to ask.
You said who is in competition?
I always see you and Slaughter in competition with sneakers over social media.
I don't know if we compete. Really I think that Slaughter got me beat with the shoes, with the gym shoes.
Get mad at me like, man, I was about to get those shoes.
Yeah, he beats me to the punch sometimes. Yeah.
They don't know about me though, Lo. They don't know about
me.
Yeah.
Nuck shoe game is together too. You know what I'm saying?
I got a couple pair I ain't haven't revealed yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I seen Lowe's post, I think it was the Death Row ones. I seen Slaughter. Oh, you're not playing fair. I was like, damn, those are fresh.
Yeah. Hey, Slaughter, you ain't got none of these. Yeah.
Oh, he can't. He can't see you, Lowe's.
Oh, he can't see me. When you look back, he gonna see these.
I got something for my brothers on the video shoot. It's all good.
Oh yeah, likewise. We gonna see what happens.
So, have you guys ever thought about designing a Red Eye Smoking shoe before? Like, it doesn't have to be Nike, but just like, has that idea come around to you guys before?
Yeah.
I never thought that.
That's dope.
I got one in the making on the low for real.
Okay.
That's what's up, but you know, for everybody out there, you know, don't get caught slipping trying to take our logo. You know, that's ours. Just leave it at that.
Oh, I'll call him right out. I'll be like, yo, that's a Red Eye Smoking logo. That's not your guys's.
Right.
As you can see with Los wearing it.
Get a cease and desist real quick. That's all I got.
So when you guys are actually recording the album too, are you guys all in the studio together? Because I understand everyone has their own certain lives too. Was most of it back and forth during email?
Me and Slaughter usually record our vocals. We get the track from Los, and we flip it back to him. You know what I'm saying? He tells us what we need to do, if we need to switch verses or if we need to add a hook, or you know what I'm saying, we try to come up with a hook for him to cut and things like that.
Slaughter sound like he died yesterday. He don't sound like he alive, Nuck. He gotta wake up on that one. He's too dry.
Give him some pep. Give him a pep talk.
And then he be in there, going, and I'll be sitting there looking like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm hearing him. I'm hearing him live. Nah, bro, he ain't live. He ain't hype.
Yeah, energy. I need that energy.
He ain't doing that to hurt us at all, so I appreciate him for that. But definitely.
But then, after that, it's just the process. This time, Los wanted this to be better for us. So, you know what I'm saying? We did what we should have did the first time. You know, as every project has come out, we've done something better. So this time we went to the studio and Los made sure we separated all the tracks. So you know what I'm saying? We do have Facebook Live footage when we did that, and all three of us was in the studio putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just me and Slaughter vocals over Los tracks, he tweaked the track, put the cuts, and then we just, you know what I'm saying, mix it down. We broke everything down, got more intricate. You know what I'm saying?
Have you guys played the album for Hex yet?
I haven't seen Hex yet.
Definitely will be, he'll be hearing it real soon. I just got a text with him today, talking to him about some stuff as far as video shoot, make sure he in the house. So, we gonna run it past him, make sure he enjoy it. Every time we drop one so far, it's the usual. Hex is Hex. If he say he love it, then he ate it. So I'm ready for him to say he ate it.
So when you guys are performing live too, is it hard to pick what songs you guys want to perform because of you guys' vast discography and now Los is part of the group? Or do you guys just have like a certain amount of songs you guys just always do perform each set? Or it's based on the energy of the crowd?
That's a good question. I know for me,
I think what we do sometimes is we'll test it out in the beginning. We'll test out the songs like as far as Eye Contact, the new album. The people that they're not familiar with the music yet, so we're gonna leash it on them, and it's gonna be a little bit of what you say, what you just said, whatever the reaction is. We'll say, oh man, they really felt that one, so we're gonna make sure we perform that on the next show too. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them is personal preference. We'll be like, oh, we gotta do real hip hop because everybody knows us for that song, and that's the one with the energy, and you know what I'm saying. So it's a combination of the two.
Okay. I was gonna say too, when you guys are performing live too, I don't like it takes skill to remember your lyrics too. That's why I'm not a rapper because I can't remember shit. Do you guys have to sometimes like go back in your phone and be like, oh, I said this during these lyrics, or it just comes natural for Slaughter and Pinochle?
What's the question?
So when you're performing live too, do you guys sometimes forget your lyrics and you have to like sometimes look it up? I'm like, oh, I said this.
Well, when we're performing, it's no time to go look it up. But plenty of times I've looked at Pinochle like he was the internet. Like, what do I say right here? For the most part, because we love to do what we do, we're professionals, so we know our rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
And we rehearse. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes when you just drop the ball, it is great to have that person next to you that knows, he can fill in that gap because he's not my hype man. He's he's a fellow MC in the group because he could stand back, but it's a lot of times where you be like, yep, I rap with you so many times. For some reason, you forget right here what you're supposed to say 9 times out of 10 for some reason, and he'll fill that gap, and nobody notices, but I know, and I'm like, hey, you want a beer? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the reason why I was laughing, because one time, Slaughter, we was talking about something, and we was rehearsing or whatever, and you looked at me and you was like, dude, you be doing his rhymes too? I'm like, yeah. You like, dog, you that guy then, because I feel for you, I can't do that shit. Like, you be doing all these motherfuckers rhymes. I'm like, yeah, they on our songs, bro.
Right, for real. You got to fill that gap, and didn't realize, available. You that
And
guy.
then it's the rhythm. It's the rhythm, and me and Slaughter go back. All three of us go back forever. So
Yeah.
he's not just he's just not just a rapper I rap with. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. And then Los is the damn coach. And Los Los will call and be like, "Hey man, yeah, the one part, hey, y'all missed that," or you know what I'm saying, Slot was out of breath, or you know what I'm saying. But then it's been times he like, "Yeah, y'all killed that shit." So Los is like the coach. You know what I'm saying? He up there with all the players and everything with the tracks and spin
I'm
and the
the most
cuts.
critical.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
they, you know,
hey,
they see me, when they
play.
see me calling, they be like, "Oh shoot, here goes Los." You know what I'm saying? They probably complain about something, but it's for the greater good of all of us when I do that. You know what I'm saying? They know I love both of them. So if I say something about the project or something we working on or the show, it's only like Pinochle said, it's only for the betterment of all three of us. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to get on nobody's nerves or make nobody angry with me or none of that. It's just I'm like a visionary, you know, with a lot of stuff. I'll see it from its inception, and I want to see it come to, you know, I want it to be full blown, you know.
Yeah.
It tightens us up. You know what I'm saying? And you see it in the performance. You know what I'm saying? You hear it in what we put out. You know, all that is real.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too. Have you guys been in talks about possibly getting a Heaven Cipher for possibly the third or the fourth one with Big Vish?
Yeah, I spoke for those guys for Slaughter and Pinochle. I spoke to Vicious about it, and he was like, "Yeah," but I don't know how many more ciphers Vicious is gonna do.
Okay.
You know, but as soon as he gets them started again, those guys will be a part of them too.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the first one I saw it too. I was like, damn, yo, this is gonna actually be something that keep it monthly and people actually tune into because there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Shout out to all those bros. You know, Detroit. Like I said before when we talked, we pride ourselves on lyricism. This is Detroit. As hard as it gets, as crazy as it gets, any form of lyricism, we dominate it as
Yep.
far as MCs go. There's nobody better. Nobody better. I'm sorry. I love everybody.
That's
Come to Detroit, untouchable.
that's facts. So everyone here is. Do you guys watch battle rap?
No doubt.
Periodically. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I'll watch when Quest or Marv have a battle. You know what I'm saying? When they battle somebody together, but I don't catch them all.
Okay.
And case in point, with what I just said, there you go. Untouchable. Shout out to Quest. Shout out to Marv.
Shout out to Marv
One, man. Calico, the whole nine.
Right.
Shout out to Calico. Me and Firstborn are actually trying to work something out of Calico. But the reason why I asked about battle rap too, did you guys catch Cassidy versus Goods? I just have to ask.
I did.
No, not me personally.
Yo, Cassidy got smoked in my opinion. He got so cocky.
I heard that.
He was on Instagram taking pictures with chickens after the battle. Not talking any shit.
I mean, it's just a new day. I know when I was coming up battling, when you said you were coming off freestyle, it was nothing that you had written. And then it became ciphering and you had to come off the dome. So many layers to it. But now, it's a true sport for real. And you have to be ready for that sport. I don't know what happened that night for him. I haven't watched it or heard it, but it is what it is. He stepped in that arena. Maybe he didn't know 100% how they were playing that game, but it's different now when you call yourself that way. People do a lot of research on you, and they have certain styles and flares and ways to present it. It can be gimmicks, it can be anything. I don't know. I didn't see it, but shout out to everybody doing the battle rap because it's dope. But you have to be ready for the way they do it now. It's different.
Yeah, because it gives them 2 months to get research on your opponents. Like, what happened to the days when you do it right on the spot?
Right. It got crazy.
have you and Pinochle Slaughter ever battled a friendly battle over a Los instrumental just for the hell of it and never put it out?
Nah,
Not,
That's funny.
like just for the friendly sport of it.
nah, not that I can recall. We might rap over the beat to figure out how we're gonna approach the song, but it
But
was
that's
never
about
like,
it.
yeah, this is my solo. Like now, the truth is, he might grab his beat for his solo before I can pick that type of deal, and I'm stuck with,
Yeah.
yeah, good call, because you
Right.
know, if you're late to the game, it is late to the party. It is what it is. But like for his solo on the last album where Los produced, not envious of him like that totally, but it was like good call, bro. That's a dope beat. You know what I'm saying? I would have picked that too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I got a dope beat for my solo, but I definitely might have taken that one if it was on the table. You know what I'm saying? So we don't fight over the beats. Never had that.
Nah.
Would you guys ever consider putting out like a mini documentary on YouTube detailing the recording process of Eye Contact if it does really, really well?
Los already been talking about have been talking about that when we was going mixing the project.
Okay.
That's what he had wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? We just
Yeah, so
couldn't
it's
get it. We didn't
definitely
have a
video
videographer.
out there.
Yeah.
And
I'm
because
sure he got it.
it actually gives the listeners more appreciation for the art when they actually see like the behind the scenes footage, should I say, of it.
Yeah. So that's why we did a lot of um, basically all the sessions we did when we mixed down the project, when we mixed down this album, Eye Contact, or Facebook Live, whether it was one of us or all three of us. Hell, one time I was sick and I just jumped in from the damn couch and got fussed out like, dude, you not sick? Get your ass in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
we had video footage of it.
Would you guys ever consider to because this is not going to be on Bandcamp. This is just going to be on streaming services.
Right.
Would you guys ever do like a Bandcamp exclusive, like maybe like an EP, just for like the hardcore fans, or you actually want people to get the full experience as opposed to having something exclusive?
I mean, that's always an option. We never thought about it that way, but we're not opposed to any of those strategies.
Okay.
Right.
Because you guys obviously been to a lot more concerts and performed at a lot more concerts than I have. So I have to ask you guys the craziest show that you guys been a part of.
Together,
Yes, sir.
craziest.
Craziest one.
You said
Mine was.
crazier?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you mean like, whatever we consider crazy, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, well, my craziest is still is the Warren G concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd probably be
That's
the
my
one.
craziest. That shit was live. That shit was live as hell. Not that they tried to play us and shit, but it was time for us to go on. They had microphones all in the damn basement and shit. You know what I'm saying? They called us on stage and didn't have the mics yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that played out. We went on first. We picked that shit. The crowd was rocking with us. That was mine. Yeah, that was mine. That's my crazy.
Hey, and on that same note, bro, what's crazy is remember when we were talking about somebody riding out on Schwinn's on the stage
Right.
with the bikes? And sure enough, the next act after we got done did that same thing we were talking about. They rolled out doing the West Coast shit, doing the Snoop, just the West Coast sound. Somebody rolled out, crip walking, and had a damn Schwinn bike, lowrider.
We had just talked about that with our man, with the president, Chris Walker. Man, cause everybody holler got that West Coast swing to it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
So we're not gonna do it in the video, at the shit this week coming up, but still, that was our
Right.
idea first. So the best thing that could have happened that night if we did do it, we would have done it before they did, and they would have been mad at us. So.
Yeah, yeah.
We had
Don't
break
put us on
dancers
first.
on
That's all I
stage
know.
and
Watch out
shit.
putting us on first. That's all I know.
Man, we had break dancers and everything. That shit was cold. That shit was cold. Los was cutting the hell out of shit down. Man, the crowd was going crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, we had fun that night.
that's mine.
No, I
Yep.
agree.
That's
I
mine too.
concur.
I second that.
Um, are you? Will there be skits on the new album? Like, have you guys done skits for the new album at all?
We didn't drop no skits. No, we
Okay.
just straight music. You know what I'm saying? We got a little couple of inserts. Oh yeah, we do have an interlude.
Okay.
One interlude.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's
Yeah.
real brief. It's not long. Maybe a minute long or something like that.
Okay. Because I noticed like some albums when I listen to, I'd be like, damn, a skit would have been good at the end of that song too. But then again, I've never heard the album yet. I'm just like everybody else.
Right.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, I know I'm gonna like it. I like what I heard so far.
Oh,
I'm gonna front on that.
that's what's up.
So will there be an Almighty Dreadnought feature like how Alias Pinnacle did for his upcoming solo?
Now, what did we do?
We
How
got a
did we
couple
do
of features
that?
from
I think
some
we
dreadnoughts.
have Dreadnought features on this.
Okay, but not all as a not featured.
No, not a whole.
Okay.
Not the whole team there. But
No.
we got a song that features Guilty Simpson, and then we have one with Conflict,
Conflict,
and then
cautious.
we got
Cautious.
Cautious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you guys think about Soup's Crossroads project? I've been bumping that lately hard.
Oh, it's dope. I'm a part of it.
He out there doing his thing always.
I was wondering if you guys can give me a little bit of insight of the Detroit Music Awards in Detroit because, from my understanding too, that's a very big thing in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just basically the home team recognizing its own. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Soup for getting MC of the year, basically. You know, well
You know what I'm
deserved.
saying?
Pretty much well overdue at the end of the day. But once you're recognized, it's set in stone. So shout out to Soup for winning his award. The Detroit Music Awards, it speaks for itself. That's all I can say.
Well, one of the reasons why I brought that question up is because, like, have you guys ever attended an award show or done a show, and then after that, y'all went to the studio because the vibe was just so real?
Nah, cause for one, most of the time, 2:30 in the morning.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Right.
most of the shows in around here.
Really? Wow! Jeez.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there may have been some times where we went to the studio after attending some type of award. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I went to the Detroit Music Awards and afterwards, but I have been to some awards and afterwards I felt a certain way, hype, mad, whatever. But I nothing that I just know off top. Yeah.
I've made a beat after certain events. I've done that because I was so hyped. So I guess I did go in the studio by myself. You know what I'm saying? But not collectively. We haven't done that. But yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Get inspired.
Yeah, not us as a collective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, none of that.
So I was curious. There's no Kid Vicious feature? Because I would love to hear.
It is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, Dirty District. Yeah, Kid Vicious is on there. We got a bunch of people on this project.
Okay.
We got Pierre Anthony.
Oh wow.
President Chris Walker.
Yeah.
So when you guys are actually when you guys release the album this upcoming month too, do you guys have plans to shoot a video for every track? Because I know how some artists and groups they want a video shot for every single track on the album.
we didn't
No,
plan
not
for it to
every
happen that
track.
way. I mean, if the budget allows us to do that, we'll do it. Uh, we just picking certain ones, and if we see, um, the audience gravitate towards certain songs, then we'll shoot videos to those ones.
And this is the beauty part about the internet too. You can actually see the stats for yourself, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to having somebody else say, "Oh, this is the one that needs to go out." It's like, well, the
Right,
stats says this one has the highest views.
right.
Okay. Um. Well, like you said too, you guys are all when you guys come together too. That's something very special too. Red Eye Smoking too. Um. This is a question that I always wanted to ask you guys too. When you guys are coming up in the Detroit scene too, did you guys ever think that you guys would have a group outside of the Almighty Dreadnoughts out after all these years together?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, it makes sense because
Right.
there were always groups within the group.
Yeah.
If you did a song with uh, conflict, you were a group where there was you the two, you and another guy where it was three, four, whatever. You would come up with a name and like when we rap together, we're this, and it
Right.
just so happened at this stage of everything, P Knuckle and I, we came together off pretty much the suggestion of Osno, you know,
Right.
say, hey, you guys sound good. I think you would do good as a group for a project with me. And from there, that's how it was born. And, he was right. It just fit because we had done plenty of songs where it was me and P Knuckle or me, P Knuckle and Slick doing cautious, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once we put this group together, it just fit after the first project because it was well received.
Right.
And this is a question because I always see Slaughter posting this on his Instagram. So I just want a question for all three of you. Who's the best cook in the group?
That wouldn't be me. That would be Slot. Probably Slot. Now, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Nuck can get down too, but I see Slot posting
Yeah.
most of
No.
his meals. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be posting what I be eating.
That's
I
me.
order my
That's
shit be
that's me.
ordered.
I just shut it down in the house tonight. I made lamb chop loins and
See?
some good
Right.
basmati, whatever they call it, basanta me, whatever rice, whatever it is good. They all got their bellies full. I love cooking, man. I gotta watch my weight though. But that come from traveling and just watching what go on in the family at the family barbecues too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Somebody got to keep it going.
And
Can't eat no bland food at the barbecue, fam.
this is what actually like I love about like your guys' like connection as friendships and as artists together. Y'all been rocking with each other for like 30 plus years and like the bond is like fresher than ever. Like that's really inspiring because you always hear stories about people falling out or people not seeing eye to eye with something and then they end up like stop talking together. You guys never seem to done that, and if you guys did, you guys never aired it out publicly.
Everything is in house.
That's
And
it.
and the thing is, basically, if somebody ain't doing something or somebody ain't right, you know what I'm saying? They'll get on me. You know what I'm saying? So and it's all good. We grown. That's the thing about it. You can't look at it as you young no more. We grown. Everybody got lives. Somebody might slip, but that's what you got your team there for. Even if you slipping on some bullshit, for them to just tell you, all right, bro, okay, it's over now. Come on, get back to business. And as long as we know that that's my brother, that's all that matters, man. We ain't got time for all that young shit.
Okay. Hey, you gentlemen dropped a few gems during this interview tonight. They're giving away free game, people, so I advise y'all to like hear what they have to say and let it inspire you to make a stronger team because these guys are legends, not only in Detroit, but in North America, Europe. I'm not too sure if you guys been to Russia or anything like that.
Damn.
Nah, not me myself, no.
I know
Los might have been there.
I was just gonna say I
Right.
seen Los in Australia with Big Bish.
Yeah, and then Royce. Yeah, I haven't been to Australia. I mean, Russia. I've been to Australia, New Zealand, and France.
When when Vish posted the picture of you with the kangaroo, I'm not gonna front Los, I died laughing. I would
Oh
be
yeah.
scared as shit too, I won't lie.
Oh, you. That was when I had the koala bear.
Oh yes, koala bear, my bad, yes.
Yeah. No, that was hilarious.
I would be scared as shit too. I'm like, I don't wanna hold this.
It was funny. It was real funny. Like, I thought that maybe my cologne might have triggered that animal to do something to me. If you saw the claws on him,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That was the thought I had. I was like, wait a minute. I'm getting ready to hold this guy. And what if he smells something that he feel stinks? You know what I'm saying? What if he starts attacking me? So that's why I look like that on that picture. I'm like,
I don't
oh, shoot.
It's like I got a DJ tonight too. I'm not trying to be hurting DJ.
Right. Yeah, we had a show like maybe about an hour or two after that. Yeah.
That's the last thing you want. Yo, I'm at the hospital for a koala.
right. In another country.
Yeah.
Small by a koala bear.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So with you guys too, like I said, with the upcoming album coming out September 21st, right?
Yeah. 22nd is the party, but the 21st is the release date.
Okay. And how much songs are on the actual project?
We got 17.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that includes the inserts and the interlude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, at least it wasn't like
insert or you said intro?
It went to intro. Yeah. So really, we got 15.
I was just checking. I didn't know if it was some new thing. Insert, like, hey, think about that.
So who made the final? Like who put the final track listing together? Was that everyone together? Or was that Los?
I think they left it up to me to submit it. Yeah, they left it to me to submit, and that's what we usually do. We the team, so no one person has the final say so, but
yeah,
they'll lean towards me to do certain things, and then I'll shoot it back to them, and they'll say, like Slaughter. I remember distinctively Slaughter riding around listening to the track order and hit me back and said, "Yeah, Los, I think you did a good job. I think that's what it should be." You know what I'm saying? So, and then of course, Nut, he like, man, I'm like Lee from B Street, man. If we just play, put the VCR tape in, and I want to see myself. I never see myself on TV, so he always ride with us. Whatever we say, he be like, yeah, I'm good with it. I don't see no problem with it. So I think that's how the track listing came about.
Okay.
And Slaughter always say, plus he the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
right,
he know what needs to be played and how it should be played in the order and things of that nature.
And do you know how many times I'm at the house, Duck at the house, but Los is at the party? Okay, he know what people want to hear. He know what flow. He know what go. He knows what should be here. How we should go into that. We got this many tracks to work with. I'm about to mix them up and make the perfect gumbo. So, no problem. Giving Los those
that cook again. He's mentioning gumbo. You know what I'm saying? I told you that's the cook right there.
Shit.
I rolled to it and I was happy.
Y'all might have to have a gumbo cook off. Los over there talking trash, Slot.
For real? Hey, we can do it all vegetables too. I gotta fall back on all these ribeyes and tomahawks and all that. I go hard.
Cause I'm a very big Death Row fan too, and when I found out Hasbro bought Death Row Records, the first thing that came to mind is, I swear to God, there better not be no Death Row Mr. Potato Head collaboration. I just want the music.
I agree. Yeah, that was wild. I had to call my dad on that one. I was like, Hasbro? Dad? So he checked into it and he said, yeah, they acquired it through some other, purchases or a huge purchase, and it was included in the purchase. And he said he didn't think, in his own opinion, that Hasbro was going to launch anything like on as far as the label or anything. They just acquired it because it was worth so much. And that's how big business is. They like, oh, that's worth that many millions. I'll buy that.
Yeah.
They don't have the passion or the to know what it was really about. They just know it's worth a certain dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened there. I don't think that we're gonna see Tupac dollars and stuff like that. But it could happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to quote me on that because if it happens, like, hey, Los, what you talking about? Right. It's just odd. It's an odd combination. Like Hasbro is known for toys for the children. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Death Row Records, the most notorious record label in hip hop. So it's a strange combination, but it'll be interesting to see if they did decide to do something with the label, like they want to relaunch it or something.
Like a Dr. Dre action figure with Hasbro.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Actually, that would be dope. You could have a little playset of the Death Row studio. You could have like Suge slapping somebody like an action figure.
Yeah, they got Tupac dolls already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who has the patent on those, but I've seen Tupac dolls already. But not Hasbro. I don't know if Hasbro was the ones who made them.
Well, the only reason why I brought that up too is because I really hope that Crooked works something out with Hasbro, because I would just like holler at, if I had the money, I would holler at Hasbro, just be like, you guys have any unreleased Crooked I Death Row records? Just sell them back to him, because we want to hear that shit. It's not like you guys are going to put it out.
Right. Yeah, I had some stuff. I don't know if it was ever released by Crooked I.
Sorry, what's that, gents?
Oh, I was saying, I know Crooked from back in the day when he was on Death Row.
Yes, sir.
My dad was working with him a lot, and I have an album. I don't know if it ever was released, but there's a song with Crooked. It's a bunch of songs with Crooked on them, but one song in particular, he was dissing Snoop, and I don't think it ever got released, but I could be wrong.
There is a few Crooked Snoop Dogg disc records on YouTube.
Okay, so that must be it then. Maybe it didn't get released, or it got leaked or something.
Yeah.
But I had it for a while, and I was letting people hear it. They were like, "Wow, who is that?" I'm like,
"That's Crook."
Yeah.
I was curious too if you ever played unreleased A.R.E.S music, and you played it back for A.R.E.S and Peanut. He's like, "Damn, I forgot we done that."
Beats, I know I do that with beats a lot. I'll be like, I'll find a beat. I'll be like, "Oh shoot, that's another A.R.E.S beat that we never did nothing to." And then I'll call him. I'll be like, "Hey, how come y'all ain't got no song to this beat?" You know what I'm saying? And then they might have something. They might be like, "Oh, those who did drop something, but we didn't like what we did, but I'll shoot it to you." Knuckles say, "I'll shoot it to you," or whatever. And then I'll listen. I'll be like, "Yeah, let's use that." So we got some stuff laying around.
Okay. Yeah, because you'd be surprised how much some artists, they release everything they ever record. It's like you don't have like anything stored away or anything like that.
Yeah, like songs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got tracks.
A lot of tracks didn't make this album. We set them aside for either singles or the next project or another some other project that we're working on. But yeah, we definitely got songs with vocals on them and totally complete, scratches, everything.
Right.
Did you guys ever record a song and have to take the feature off just because it didn't fit the song? It's like, this is more like Slaughter and Pinochle, so maybe we should not have this feature on it.
I don't think. Well, they would know because maybe they collaborate with other artists that I may not know about, and they might decide, what?
Unless it was me and Slaughter on the hook, that's it. And we replaced it with somebody else.
Right.
The only time we did any of that.
Right. Never been like we just weren't happy with the feature request.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody we asked to be on something or we decided to use because they were there and we were just vibing and working together. You know what I'm saying? Never been no big replacement. Never not like that.
for the people listening too, if you know like Low, I'm a big supporter of Detroit because Detroit got countless amount of talent, like countless amount of talent. Um, so I wanted to use this platform to help my guys. Well, it's not like they need my help; they're legends anyway. But it's always good to acknowledge the legends. I just want to give this platform to my guys, Slaughter, Pinochle, and Los. So I'm gonna give you guys whatever you guys want before we end this. Let you guys plug in whatever you guys want.
As far as me, I just want everybody to check out A.R.E.S. Red Eye Smoking. That's what that stands for, and that's the combination, like we said, of us three individuals. The latest project is Eye Contact. It debuts on iTunes, Spotify, and Apple Music, and all the other media platforms on September the 21st. If you're in the area on the 22nd, we have a huge release party with all of the Detroit underground artists that you know of, from like Slaughter and them don't even know. I reached out to T3 from Slum Village, and so they're probably gonna show up too.
Oh wow!
But you got Guilty Simpson, Miss Corona,
Fat Father,
Fat Father,
Aztec.
Aztec, the Barfly. Who else? Valid.
Okay.
Man, it's a bunch of people. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
They're gonna live
Yep,
stream it.
middle finger.
Detroit Unplugged is gonna
Middle
live
finger
stream
music
the
in the house.
event. My man Diego Cruz is shooting the video for us. He's flying in from New York to do that.
We got DJ Dez gonna be spinning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, my 12 Tech Mob partner.
Unplugged on the streaming.
Yup. We're gonna have merchant be like t-shirts and stuff like that in the house. My man Wolverine Perquat Clothing will be there selling his merchandise. My man Fame from 313 said he's gonna set up a table. Who else?
Frank
Allen. Frank Allen's gonna set up a merch table, so there's gonna be plenty of hip hop gear. Detroit hip hop gear available to everybody that comes. Trying to figure out the food situation now, as far as whether because that's gonna be a lot of people there. So I don't know if I want to get a food truck to come or if we're gonna get a bunch of hot and readies or what. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure that out, but it's gonna be fun, man.
You may have to get a grill inside, get Slaughter on the grill, and get some lamb chops out for the crowd.
They do have a grill out there, so I do know that.
Okay.
So they'll be able to do that, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to grill for all these people that are gonna show up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I don't mean for the whole crowd. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna go like 4 lamb chops. Only 4 people can get.
Yeah, tease everybody else up.
Good show.
How about you, Slaughter and Pinochle? Anything that you guys want to plug in?
Same thing for me. Everybody come on out. It's a free event. September 22nd. We at the Phoenix, Hazel Park. I think it's 510 something. Find us on Facebook, Instagram. It's easy. Just be there. Be square. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about that funny, slick shit. Meet me there, beat me there. None of that. Just be there.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to everybody. Get that eye contact when it come out. Shout out to the president. Shout out to BANG, my man, the bully. Shout out to the Alien Gang. Shout out to Middle Finger Music. Everybody that rock with A.R.E.S. Almighty Dreadnoughts, 2 skulls, 2 bones. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all.
Yep.
And with that being said, this is another classic interview featuring my guys, Red Eye Smoking. And for the people who want to know who's in the group, if they're just tuning in, which you shouldn't be, it's my guy DJ Los, Slaughter, and Alias Pinochle. And if you guys want to know more about Slaughter, Alias Pinochle, or Los, just go back in the archives. They gave very in-depth interviews before all this. We up in and we're on Red Eye Smoking time. Eye contact. Just want to say, I appreciate all gents from the bottom of my heart. And 313 to Canada.
No doubt. Much love.
And you see that right there, Low showing it off. So when Slaughter and Pinochle check this out on YouTube, you'd be like, oh, that's the shoes he was showing off.
Right.
So, I don't care.
And with that being said, y'all make sure y'all tap in and get that eye contact out. Because you know, Low not gonna steer y'all gone. I know, pure fire. One love.
Shalom. Peace.
Peace.